What's up, guys? So, in today's video, I'm going to be ranking all 14 coasters at Hersheypark. Now, sit back, relax, grab your snack, and enjoy this video. Coming in at number 14 is Coco Cruiser. There's not much to say here. It's just a Zamperla cloned kiddie coaster. You can see them at any park, any Cedar Fair park, any Six Flags park, basically any park. Coming in at number 13 is Trailblazer. Again, another kiddie coaster. It has a lot of nostalgia, and it's a lot better than Coco Cruiser. Like, there's a humongous gap between Coco Cruiser and Trailblazer. Coming in at number 12, I have Wild Mouse. Wild Mouse is not a bad coaster. Do not get me wrong. It would be great to have it in my backyard, but unfortunately, I can't. But just saying that it's at my number 12 slot does not mean it's bad, like I've already said. The drop, like, near the end of the coaster has really good airtime, and I really like it. It's a solid coaster. It's just, bad thing, it's a Wild Mouse. T-bar restraints hurt. Yeah. Coming in at number 11 is Laugh Track. Laugh Track is fun. Like, a lot of fun. I like watching the clown laugh at me because I love going backwards up the chain lift. The spinning aspect adds a lot to it. It's really good. And it's just a solid ride in Hershey's lineup. Great for the kids and great for some of the adults too, in case you don't want that big of a thrill. Coming in at number 10, I have Super Duper Looper. Now this is called Stepping Up. Super Duper Looper is probably one of the best step-up coasters in the world, because what a step-up is whenever you have a kid's coaster, then like you have Coco Cruiser, Super Duper Looper, then you can have like Great Bear and stuff. Super Duper Looper is great for kids to experience their first inversion. That is what I mean by a step-up coaster. And Super Duper Looper is like Trailblazer, but it has a loop. And I love the terrain aspect in it. It really adds a lot to it. I love like weaving through the trees. I can't speak. And it's just amazing. Coming in at number 9, I have Jolly Rancher Remix. Jolly Rancher Remix is not a bad ride. It's a Vekoma boomerang. The best you can get with a Vekoma boomerang is not much. But there's nothing wrong with it. 3 inversions, not bad. I love the backwards vertical loop. It's amazing. Yeah. Coming in at number 8, I'm putting Comet. Comet is a great ride. I love the floater airtime. And maybe some people would say ejector towards the end, but it's more in the middle. The PCC lap bars, buzz bars, whatever they're called, they're amazing. They don't even touch you, so that gives you ultimate airtime. Comet is just built for airtime, like a lot of other coasters at Hersheypark, which makes Hersheypark one of the best parks in America. Yeah, I said it. Top 5, maybe even top 3. Who knows? Video on that later. Coming in at number 7, I have Lightning Racer. Lightning Racer is amazing. Like, what's even happened? Like, you have GCI First Coaster Wildcat, the most rough thing in the world. 4 years later, in 2000, they come back and build this awesome dueling coaster out of nowhere. Like, huh? Some highlights of this are the first drop, the curve. I love feeling in the back row. Like, the first part of the train is curving while you're gonna get yanked over the top, and then you just rapidly curve. And also, I love the part at the end whenever you're twisting through the track and the other train is above you. That's just amazing. Coming in at number 6, I have Great Bear. Great Bear is an amazing ride, okay? Great Bear has great inversion, snappy zero-G roll. It's a B&M invert, but it's really good, but B&M inverts, they kind of get repetitive after a lot. It's not the most thrilling ride after you ride it more than like 10 times, which I'm an enthusiast. I've ridden it like 5 million times. Yeah. So that's basically the best you can get in a B&M invert. It's still a great ride. I love the roar whenever you're down in the hollow of the train soaring over you. That's great. At number 4, I have Candemonium. I love floater airtime. 5-second floater hills. They're just beautiful. Like ascended from the heavens beautiful. Like you have the first drop that gives you so much airtime, like almost 3 seconds of sustained like stomach drop feeling. I love that feeling. And then you got the 5-second floater hill like immediately after. Followed by the overbank turn. That is amazing. Especially in the back right seat, you get whipped to the side. And then you got one more floater hill, and then you have a hill. In the words of Costunes, you have the closest of ejector airtime on a B&M. And then the upwards helix. But my favorite part of the ride is the overbank turn out of the of the outer bank turn out of the helix. Man, so many O's. Candemonium is a great ride. All right, guys. So editing Matthew here. So I forgot number 5. Candemonium was number 5. Number 4 was Fahrenheit. Number 3 is Storm Runner, and so on. Just to clarify any confusion. Coming in at my number 2 slot, I have Sky Rush. Sky Rush used to be my number 1 coaster. You all probably know that. Sky Rush used to be basically everyone's number 1 coaster. The kink in the drop is amazing, provided by the restraints. I know people don't like the restraints, but I like the restraints for one reason, is because they have no lateral support. They are just on your thighs. Like nothing else. So you can like bend over in your chair like every different way. While they might hurt a little bit, it's easy to get past. And yeah, Skyrush has amazing negative G's, ejector airtime. Wow, you don't feel that like almost anywhere else. It's the second most intense coaster on the East Coast. Can't get that. It's beautiful. And coming in at my number 1 slot, Wildcats Revenge. Wildcats Revenge is amazing. You got that first drop, which is amazing. The underflip, the best element on the coaster. And then you got that airtime hill after, which absolutely sends you to outer space. Then you got that crazy turn. Then you have the stall. Then you have a crazy transition. And then you have that weird sort of mid-course thing that is crazy. Then you have you have 1 step up under flip and 1 0-G roll, I believe. And then you got the 2 airtime hills into the brakes. This ride is just absolutely nuts. I can't believe how some people don't think it's their number 1 at Hershey, but it's amazing. That's all for today's video. See you guys in the next one. Stay Hersheypark happy.